Hi everybody, a very warm welcome to this special video looking at the brand new game mode that has launched in Golf Clash. It is called Road to Fame. Now the purpose of this video is to give you an overview of the entire game mode, give you my thoughts as well, and invite you to leave some comments with your feedback. Regardless of whether you played the game mode or not yet, I'm very keen to know what you think about this one. We're going to look at all the bits in detail as we go. Before we get started though, please give me a thumb up and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Totally free to do so. As always, hit the bell button. You will get notified when new videos go up on the channel as well. Loads of links on the channel homepage and in the video description down below. Now, the first thing I want to say is I've been playing this game mode a bit this morning on my way to work, and general impressions, I really like it. The first thing to point out, this is a single player game mode, so it sets it apart from anything else we currently have in the game, apart from the golden shot of course, which is single player. So a little bit different to tour play, tournaments and CPC, and I like that a lot. There are some new terminology to get your head round, some new in-game currencies as well as some different little mechanics with the gameplay as we go. So there's a bit to take in this video, but I'm going to go through it stage by stage. Timestamps, if you need to skip ahead or back to any section, will be in the video description down below. So you see here the release notes in the social hub. We're very excited to bring you the 3.0 update. You will see some cosmetic changes to the home screen as well with this update. But mainly it's Road to Fame, this new game mode. The Road to Fame is a brand new ROGUE-LITE single player game mode. Now ROGUE-LITE may not be a term that's very familiar to many people. Indeed, I had to look it up myself. But it basically means that it's a run-like game where you have to try and beat the game along one track, and it's to do with the progression involved with that. So that's the reason behind that word. You can build out your career as a professional golfer in Golf Clash. You'll be able to play on some of the most iconic real-world courses, including Pebble Beach, TPC Sawgrass, East Lake and St Andrews. Lovely stuff. We love new courses. How does it work? Now, it is a fixed club thing. You get a set of clubs called your series clubs, and that's all you can use in this game mode. You can upgrade them as you go. So all golfers will begin as a rookie and climb through the divisions by completing runs and progressing down the road to fame. You can see that it's that little track along the course with some stages along the way, a bit like Candy Crush really. When starting a new run, you'll have a selection of 3 courses to choose from when you're going to tee off. Once that course has been completed, you will then be presented with another choice of 3. So you can pick which one you want to play on for each run. Now once you've picked your course, you'll be on the road to fame, a track made up of various nodes. They call them nodes. They're basically the little level stages that you must progress down in order to complete. If you fail a run, you've got to start over. Now a node can be one of 3 things. It can be a hole, most of them are holes, and the hole number is displayed in game so you know which hole you're going to play. A challenge, which is either a one putt challenge, or it's called a hole out challenge, which is very similar to the golden shot. And you have to try and land your ball in prize zones. The nearest you are to the pin, the better prize is. Or you get a reward, and that can be usually to do with club upgrades. Hole nodes are where golfers can earn club credits and improve their score for that course. And then it goes on to say there's the challenge nodes, either hole out or putter challenges. The amount you win is based on how well you do. And the rewards, you don't have to do anything to those. Once you reach them, you just pick which one you want. What are these new currencies? So yes, of course there is a monetization element. Golf Clash, EA, Playdemic, it's all a business at the end of the day, and they've got to make money. And to make money, you sell things. So there are some things you can buy, and some of these you will get given for free, and you can earn as well. And it's all about how much you want to spend or how much you want to do free to play. That's a choice with any game, and not at all limited to Golf Clash, so bear that in mind. Fame, first of all, which is the purple and gold star, is a brand new progression system that is unique to this game mode, and the more fame you get, the more prizes you can win. We're going to have a look at that fame track in this video as well. Now there's also club credits. Now these you earn, I think it's 100 per hole completed, and you can then upgrade your series clubs. Obviously better attributes will mean you're going to score better and as the game gets more difficult you will need to upgrade more and more. And we've also got stamina. Now that's like your entry ticket, like your CPC token or your tournament buy-in. It costs you a certain amount of stamina to enter each hole. That renews over time, but you can of course buy that as well. So more info on all of that. There's also a thing called sponsors, which you can use single-use item and equip, especially in this game mode, and you can have 3 of them at any one time. Some of them may improve your club accuracy, some may give you more ball guide, and so on. You've got to pick which one you have. Well, obviously you've got several as you accumulate them. Which one is going to be the most useful for the run that you're about to play? Now this is a time limited thing. It's going to span over multiple seasons. Of course it may be subject to change, so it's not permanent, but it's definitely going to be around a lot more than CPC. So we're going to dive in and have a look at this actual game mode right now. So here it is on the new look home screen. As always, you hit play golf and you've got to scroll to the left to find this one, and you enter, and you can see there I've already been playing some this morning, but if we go to the little information panel, it'll give you an overview there, step-by-step guide, single player game mode, and it talks about stamina being your entry currency, and the runs, 3 courses per run, and to complete the course you've got to reach the target score through those hole nodes. So when you get to the green on that track, you've got to have got the target score to be able to complete that one. If you get 3 courses in a row, and a course is known as that map that you can see with the nodes on, you complete the run. The equipment, okay, so this is quite important here. As we spoke about, it's fixed clubs. It's a set of series clubs. Now, these will reset to the beginning at the end of each run. So bear that in mind. Even if you've upgraded to level 3 or 4, you start a new run, you're going back down to 0. So that is something, or rather level 1, that is something that you need to keep in mind when you're playing this game mode. You collect fame with your progress here by completing courses and runs. The better you do, the more fame you get, and that of course goes up in your fame track. And there are divisions as well. There is a beginner one to start with, which is like your tutorial, and then you go obviously through rookie and so on. Okay, each Road to Fame will run in a seasonal format across 4 series every year. Each series will offer new courses, rewards and sponsors. Alright, so I'm just going to hit continue. You can see here, that's where you pick the course that you want to play. And I'm just going to pick Pebble Beach because I've got that downloaded. You can hit your sponsors up there if you've got any. I don't know if I've earned any. I've got one here which is got from the beginner track. Gives me more sand wedge power and more sand wedge accuracy. I don't plan on being in the sand, so for the benefit of this video, I'm not going to be equipping that. But you can see here is your series clubs. I've upgraded this one a little bit. As you can see though, ball guide of 1.8, so they all start fairly basic. So there's something to bear in mind. But here you can see, once you've hit confirm, the course, as it were, this is one course of 3 in this run, will show you the routes, and you can see a little golf buggy will advance. There you can see we're going to play hole 7 next. By the end of this course, when I'm on the green, I'll have completed 9 holes, and I've got to get -10 or better to beat this course. There's a reward one, the yellow one. You get that, you don't have to do anything, you just pick your reward. And the putting or the hole out choices, those are the red nodes there. So you pick whichever route you think is going to be the best one as you go. Now let's talk about fame. You can see here this is very similar to the season pass, but it runs vertically rather than across the screen. But the idea is the same. This fame currency here, I've already got 266. I did quite well in my first one. That has got me some prizes already. Now if you fail a hole or a challenge, you need to replay it, you will earn some of these replay tokens. You can also buy them, which will give you a fresh go at that one rather than restarting the whole thing. You get some sponsors here. I actually got a load of coins in this one. You get some chests as you would in tour play, so even though you're not using your snipers and your apocalypses, the things you earn here will still upgrade your equipment for every other game mode, i.e. tour play, not CPC, tour play and tournaments. And you can win some balls along the way, and there's loads of levels, absolutely stacks of them, because as you can see at the top, this warm-up series lasts for 90 days. There you can see the club boosts along the way as well, more sponsors, some free-to-play balls, some practice tokens, some CPC tokens, some gems as well, doesn't tell you how many though. And you can just keep scrolling up, so there's a variety of prizes to be won. So I like this broad appeal, doesn't just cater for one type of player in the game. So plenty of prizes there, and you get fame of course by completing these courses in the Road to Fame. Now we're going to talk about these currencies, because as I said, you do get some for free, but as with any game really, you can buy them as well. There you can see the stamina there, 99p will get you 25, and of course you've got the same price points as all the other bundles in the game, so you can get loads of it if you want to drop 100 quid. Same with club credit boosts there, slightly less prize points with that one, and replay tokens, they're only on the cheaper price points there, but you can buy a stack of those if you wish as well. Obviously everybody has the choice whether they want to play free to play or spend a few quid on the game. As always though, it is going to help you do well. If you want to do that, that choice is entirely yours to make. Now for me, the interesting thing to see how this plays out is going to be at the higher levels, because we know with Checkpoint Challenge, when you got to 11, 12, 13 unlocked, that game is increasingly hard to play. I hope here, when you are in the higher divisions of Road to Fame, that it isn't going to be a case that you've got to buy these items to make any feasible progress along the runs and the courses to get some prizes. So hopefully this is going to be free to play, but of course we can expect the wind conditions and probably the wind angles to increase in difficulty as you progress in the divisions through these runs and courses. Now when you do enter a hole node, just a few screenshots here to illustrate, it will tell you what hole you're playing in the par, gives you the tee that you're shooting from, the wind direction, the wind strength, range and the needle speed increase. There you can see we get 100 club boost tokens there if we get this one hold out, and it's going to cost 15 stamina to play out of a possible 100 maximum. So there you can see some information, and that will load every time you get to a hole node. Now talking of the challenges next, if you get to a reward box first though, let's talk about those. You get a choice of 3. The one I got a screenshot of here was either 5 more power on your driver, 5% more curl on your rough iron, or 100 club credits, and these will vary each time, so you've got to pick the one that you think is the best. Now the red nodes, the challenge ones, are either going to be hole out, which will play either try and get the ball into one of those prize zones. Again, it gives you the wind range, doesn't give you the direction, and it gives you the needle speed, and you can get between 30 and 100 club tokens depending how well you do. So either you do the hole out challenge or you do the putter challenge, and it's just one single putt. The ball will be on the green a certain distance away from the hole. In this example you can see it's between 6 and 15 yards, and it's basically the same as your in-game basic putter. We've got no arbiter here, thank goodness. So you just put the ball and you get yourself 50 tokens for that. So there we go, that's a basic overview of this game mode. Now, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments section down below. Now, what do I think of it? I'm going to let you know right now. Generally, I really like it. I think there is a variety of mechanics in this game mode that make it sufficiently different. Obviously, it's quicker to play, which is brilliant. I think tournaments take way too long to play nowadays. You haven't got to wait for an opponent. You can just go in there and get down to it. My hopes are that there is going to be something here up in the higher divisions, decent prizes for more invested community players to reach, and that it's not going to be impossible to do well like it is in the higher stages of CPC. Obviously this game mode is designed primarily for newer players and brand new players, and I think that's excellent as well. I'm all for bringing new players into the game, but I want to know really at these high levels, how much can we play free to play and how well can we do. Obviously only time will tell, but generally I like it. I think it's well presented, it's easy to follow, you can play for free, which is excellent and is going to appeal to a lot of people, and it's going to suit short bursts of play rather than hours and hours of practice with a variety of rewards. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and if you've played some of the Road to Fame, let me know how it's been going for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon. Bye for now.